everybody. This is Harvey Luster, the Illustrious One. Now, tonight's Letters with Luster is a little bit different. You see, Harvey Luster has this special request, and this is from not from a lady, surprisingly, but from a member of the community that Harvey Luster has encountered a few times. It is from the Mr. Giggles. This says, "Dearest Harvey," this is the one. It's been some time since the Mr. Giggles has been around, but there is not enough laughter in the LFF. Can you please tell some funny stories about the LFF and the SRG? So Harvey Luster can do just this. Harvey Luster can tell a couple of funny stories if he has the time. So the first story, let's share the day that the Ladmath Leo Larynx joined the LFF. You see, the Ladmath Leo Larynx had the GM Calais with him and had received an opportunity, a tryout, to see how he did. Well, on this day, it was announced that he would face in the ring none other than the German pretzel machine, the Merlin von Berlin. Now, GM Calais warned Ladmath repeatedly before the match, whatever you do not let him get you in his famous pretzel hold, the submission. Whatever you do not let him put you in the pretzel. And the Ladmath said, "Okay, boss, I won't get in the pretzel." "Okay, boss, got it." "Yeah, boss, got it." Well, the time for the match came, and the Ladmath got in the ring and stood there looking up at the towering, massive man of the Merlin von Berlin, and the bell rang. Immediately, he took a big clubbing blow to his back, doubled over, and was smothered by Merlin. 3 seconds into the match, he was already on the ground, and Merlin was tightening in his famous pretzel hold. GM Calais was screaming, "No, not the pretzel hold. I told you, not the pretzel hold." And a moment later, there was this loud scream, and Merlin went up in the air, and Leo came up with him and threw Merlin out of the ring. Well, the referee didn't know what to do, but he began to immediately make the count out. And Leo stood there kind of trying to recover and barely standing. Man looked like he was in pain. But the ref made the 10 count, and the Leo Larynx won the match over the Merlin versus countout. GM Calais came up and said, "That was amazing. I can't believe that you did this. How did you beat the Merlin?" And Leo said, "Well, he had me on the ground, and I was having trouble breathing, and all of a sudden, I saw the crotch up in my face, and so I bit down." And the GM Calais said, No, you can't do this. You're not the sus 1P. You can't be cheating and doing this sort of underhandedness. You'll get yourself disqualified. They'll find out. They'll overturn the match." And Loudmouth said, "No, boss, it's okay. Don't worry, boss. I didn't break any rules. I didn't bite the other wrestler. It's just amazing how much strength you can get from the blinding pain of biting your own testicles." Okay, so Harvey Luster has one more quick story before he lets you go tonight. Now, this one, a couple of friends of the Illustrious Ones. This is the Alpaca Protection Agency. So, one night, the APAs, they was on the Jericho cruise and partaking of the bubblies, maybe a little too much, and they found themselves adrift at sea in a little lifeboat. Well, after a day or two of not really having any food, any water, they saw this golden object kind of floating along the water. And Jack reached down and picked it up, and he looked at Anarchy's son and he said, "Anarchy, this looks like one of them magic lamps that you rubs and the genie comes out." And Anarchy grabbed it, rubbed the lamp, and the genie popped out. The genie said, "Unfortunately, I can only grant one wish. I am not the type of genie. I don't have the power to grant the 3 wishes. So you only have one wish to make. What do you wish?" And Jack said, Anarchy, we have to think really long and hard about this and make a good decision. You know, we got to have some food, some water, some sustenance, something to survive or find our way back home. And Anarchy said, Genie, make all of the ocean Pabst Blue Ribbon. And just like that, the genie snapped fingers, and the whole oceans was all immediately turned to beer. Jack turned to Anarchy, looked at him, and said, Man, that was the most boneheaded thing I have ever seen you do. You realize now, until somebody rescues us, we got to pee in the boat. Well, there you have, folks. A couple of amusing stories about some members of LFF. Hope you enjoy that. And Harvey Luster will see you again next week.